Okay, so one of my subscribers made the request that I do a video on pre-possession walkthrough, and I wanted to have a chance to do that in a live situation, so I can do the walkthrough in a proper house. But I'm waiting for another client that will buy a house, so I can use that for a video. But while we're waiting for that, I decided I can just do a quick breakdown of what you should be looking out for during pre-possession walkthrough. So the first thing I want to tell you is that the pre-possession walkthrough is better done with the homeowners. The appliances must be in working order. Check the oven to make sure the oven is working very well. Check the dishwasher. Okay, for the dishwasher, turn the dishwasher on. Turn it on, because sometimes when you move into the house, that's when you find out that the hose connecting the dishwasher under the sink is not connected properly, and you might see water gushing out. Okay, so try to make sure this one is working properly. Don't make that mistake of leaving it out and then finding out later that this problem exists. Make sure that the drainages are working properly. The vanity, make sure that it's draining very well. Sometimes you find out that you use the vanity and it's not draining properly. That means the slope, when it was installed, was not properly done. So this can easily be fixed by the plumber that did the job. Not a big deal, but make sure this is working properly so you don't start struggling with it tomorrow. Make sure that all the areas that require caulking are properly caulked. Okay, make sure that the caulking is properly done. Look out for areas that need to be caulked and make sure that they are properly done. Okay, all the water lines in the attic should be insulated, especially in this kind of Calgary weather. It can get frozen if they're not insulated properly. Check to make sure that the windows are closing, opening properly, and that they can latch. Not just that they are opening and closing. Try to latch it and make sure it can latch properly, okay? That is why you're there. That is why you're doing the walkthrough. Okay, so check for the doors, all the exterior doors. Check to make sure you don't find light peeping through the doors. When light peeps through the doors, it means that there is draft coming in. It's not just light. You shouldn't find light coming in. When you close the door and there is light shining on the door, you shouldn't go through. Your weather stripping is not good if this is happening. So check for that. Make sure you don't find all those light coming through the door. Make sure the weather stripping is tight. This will save you a lot of money. During winter, drafts come through if the weather stripping is not properly done. Check every door to make sure they are closing very well. Some doors might be rubbing against each other. Bring this to the attention of the walkthrough person that is with you there, so that this can be fixed. Make sure that all the drawers or the cabinets are opening and closing properly. You shouldn't have this problem when you're moving into your home. Then check the lights. Check the lights, turn on the lights, turn on the fans, make sure that they are all working, they are all in good condition. Don't assume anything when you move into a new house. No, I know they are all brand new, but make sure, check, and make sure they are working. Okay, that's why you're there. Check the receptacles. Check the receptacles, and if you made arrangement with the builder to have your television installed on the wall, check to make sure you have receptacles placed where the television should be, so you don't come back and start paying a handyman to do this a second time, right? Most times actually these are not really major issues. The electrician can easily come and fix them, but if you move in, it might be difficult to get them to come back to fix it. Go outside, check the hose beeps and make sure they are working, and that when you turn them on, water comes out, you can shut them off. You don't want to have any problems with that. Okay, and the preliminary landscaping should be such that the grade is sloping away from the house. You don't want water coming towards the house. You want it to slope away from the house. So when you check the landscaping, make sure that this is properly done. Okay, let's get to the final one. I'm going to give you the questions you should be asking, anytime you're doing your final walkthroughs. This will give you ideas of what you have in your house. Most builders will, tell you this, it's part of the walkthrough, but in case it keeps somebody's mind, make sure you ask where is the central water shut off, so you know exactly where it is, where to find it in case you need it in the future. Okay? Then ask the type of filter your furnace uses. What kind of filter does this furnace use? The number, take the number down, so that next time when you want to go to Home Depot to buy this for yourself, you know exactly what to look for. Also ask about the maintenance schedule of your furnace. You want to know the warranty, requirements, when you should maintain it, when you should service the furnace, because for some of these that come with warranty, if you don't service them at particular intervals, it might void your warranty. Okay, so you want to make sure you're doing what you should be doing. And the next question is, you want to know if there is any auto irrigation system, if there are any sprinkler systems in the house, and you should know how they work. Ask questions. How does these things operate? So that not when tomorrow you need something, that has to do with the sprinkler or the irrigation system you're worrying about. So when you ask questions, you already know these things even before any problem comes. I'm not praying you have any problems, okay? But you have to be ready for when eventualities happen, because you can never say, okay? Okay, that is it for today. That is it. That is how you do prepossession walkthrough. And if there is something else you need to know about this, you can always call me up. I'm always happy to help you answer some of your questions. And if you know anybody thinking of buying or selling a house, that is what I do for a living. I'm a real estate agent here in Calgary. Again, my name is Chinedu. Happy to meet you here, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to your friends. Bye for now.